Oh, yeah. Well, hello, YouTube. And welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, we will be looking at the last beer that I'm going to look at for the day, which is beer number 3 of it. From the box that was just sent to me from BC from Steve. Thank you very much, Steve, for this box. And this is probably one of the beers in the box that I am most intrigued about, which actually worries me if I don't like it. There are a lot of beers in that box, and I'm going to love trying every one. But there was, out of the 26 of them, there was like 4 that really jumped out, and this is one of them. And this is from Parallel 49, and this is Please Sir, and it's a s'more stout. And this s'more stout is 10% alcohol by volume, and it is from the craft beer advent calendar that came out in BC. So, Please Sir, 10% alcohol by volume. Chocolate, graham crackers, and marshmallows go together. Like gold, frankincense, and myrrh. This smooth stout is overflowing with all the s'more flavors you know and love. Okay, so this served at 10 degrees, IBU 45. It's probably sitting at about 15 degrees, so it's actually kind of close to the best serving temperature. Throw that over there. Ooh, I can kind of smell it already. So 10% alcohol. I would have thought that the s'more stout would be, you know, in the 5 to 7 range, not 10. But that is black. That is very black. The head is very, very dark as well. Mocha-ish. Almost no head at all, though. Just that very, very skinny landing strip-like layer. Smell. Okay, when I popped it open, I guess I was thinking I got a really good whiff, but I'm not smelling what I smelt at all when I opened it now. The glass kind of just a roasted maltness, like just roasted malt and a little bit of an alcohol astringency off the glass. Off of the bottle, lots and lots of dark chocolate. Roasted malts, dark chocolate, and a little tiny bit of like a honey-esque scent, which would be the graham crackers. So, a little bit of the graham cracker, like honey, roasted malts, very, very heavy roasted malts, and dark chocolate out of the bottle. Out of the glass, just an alcohol astringency and roasted malts. So, scent off of this is really best out of the bottle. Taste. Cheers. Okay, so does not taste like a s'more. I've had a lot of things out there. I've had peanut butter cup beers. Actually, we did have a s'more beer. We had the campfire stout, which was actually really nice. I've had maple stouts. I've had a lot of flavored stouts that were really, really nice. And knowing that I've had a s'more stout before, and that it actually tasted like s'mores, it leaves me a little sad when I have a s'more stout that doesn't really taste like s'mores. Could somebody possibly say that tastes like s'mores? I'm sure somebody could. Excuse me, it all comes down to what you buy chocolate-wise, what you buy graham cracker-wise, what you buy marshmallow-wise, how you layer them, what burn ratio you like your stuff at, because if your marshmallow is really burnt, it's going to be It's going to be slightly different than everything else. This does have a very campfire-esque appeal in that the roastiness comes off almost smokiness. So it is like you're sitting at the campfire making the s'mores. And I think that's more what it is for me, is I'm sitting at the campfire making the s'mores, I'm just not tasting the s'mores yet. Getting a little tiny touch of honey in there, and honey and like breading, so your graham cracker, just the tiniest touch, whether or not that's psychosomatic, that I'm going, oh my god, this is supposed to be a s'more stout, or if it's really there, I'm not 100% sure. But very roasty, chocolatey, sure, but not like milk chocolate or anything you would normally use for a s'more, like baker's chocolate, almost slightly bitter, but bitter and almost oily type of thing. It reminds me a lot of a Russian Imperial Stout, to be honest with you, because it does have that chocolatey taste. Like I said, it is creamier, it is thicker, and the roastiness is big, and it gives off that little bit of smokiness. So, and just the taste of it, it kind of reminds me of like a Bolshevik Bastard Light, in that it's coming off a little harsher ABV wise than Bolshevik Bastard would. Not harsher, I guess would be the word, because it's just a tiny bit harsher. So just maybe a smidgen more alcohol flavor coming through, because that's one thing I'll give this, is it's 10% alcohol, and you probably wouldn't guess 10. I would probably guess 9. It's a very smooth beer in that respect, in the ABV respect. It could be very dangerous, but in the s'more aspect, when I'm talking like this, when I'm letting like a minute and a half go by between sips, I taste more s'more-like taste than when I drink it. When I drink it, I'm getting like a slight graham cracker mixed with a Russian Imperial Stout, just kind of boozy, kind of smoky / roasty, caramelly. You know, just big, bold, stout flavors mixed with a little bit of graham cracker, just that honey and out of the fucking, and breading, like pie crust almost. And the marshmallow, not there. The chocolate, there, but again, baker's chocolate-esque. I'm a sad panda right now. A sad panda. I will give the s'more stout that it is actually a very solid stout. As a stout, as a beer that's advertising itself as a s'more beer, I'd probably give this a 4. Because it does have that chocolatey taste, sort of, and it does have the graham cracker taste, sort of. But as a beer in general, I'd probably give this an 8. As a stout on its own, this is actually a good beer. So the Please Sir S'more Stout from Parallel 49 is actually a good stout, though I would put it more in the range of a Russian Imperial Stout than a s'more stout, or flavored stout at that. But there's nothing really wrong with it. I mean, it is a good beer. It's just not what I expected when I saw the advertisement. So thank you very much, Steve. I'm going to watch a bar rescue as I drink the rest of this, and then I'm going to sleep. Bye.